Hacks and things you can do to make your life easier, save you some money, or improve your ride. These are our top 10 hacks to make you faster. Aerodynamics make a massive difference at speeds over 20 kilometers an hour. So if you're really serious about going faster, why not wear some tighter riding gear, like a tighter jersey, or even resort to wearing lycra. Personally, that's one step too far. I'll stick in my baggies. Power to weight ratio is really important when it comes to being fast on the bike. So without spending any money, let's look at how we can save some weight off our bike. Make your bike lighter by getting rid of any unnecessary accessories. Things like bottle cages, mounts, lights or mud guards. Many pros use titanium bolts throughout their bike, which isn't cheap. Some even go as far as removing disc brake bolts, so they only run 3, but that isn't recommended unless you have a full-time mechanic who checks them regularly. Consider stiffening your suspension. It's not going to be as compliant or as comfortable, but when you start going faster, it will deal with those bigger hits with more control. Another tip for saving weight, and this time in muddy conditions, is to try and stop mud and dirt from collecting on your bike. We often see it with pro downhill racers' bikes. They'll put moto foam in areas on the bike that mud might collect. We've seen it on Loic Bruni's bike when we did a pro bike check earlier in the year. Another tip is to spray the underside of your bike and mud guards with silicone-based lubricant to try and stop the mud from sticking on them. You've got to be very careful not to get it on your brakes because it'll stop them from working. Lower tyre pressure will give you more grip, but at higher speeds you'll need to put more pressure in because you'll start folding the tyres. Harder tyres will let you hit the rough sections much faster. Your chain coming off will definitely slow you down, so make yourself a homemade chain device. We made one earlier out of a piece of garden hose. Zip tie that to your chainstay, run the chain through it. It's a really effective, very cheap chain device. Cut your tyres. Many pro racers like a custom cut tyre, and a great little hack is to use an old tyre. You see this one, these middle knobs are pretty much at the end of their life, but my side knobs are in good condition. So I'm going to use some side cutters, just snip out the middle knobs to make myself a semi-slick tyre. That's going to roll really fast, great in summertime. Take a leaf out of the pros books and do some test sessions where you ride the same trail over and over again and try out some different bike setup things like we talked about, tyres, suspension, and actually put it against the clock to find the best setup. Clean your bike. We talk about this one quite a lot, but a clean bike is probably a well looked after bike that's going to run nice and smoothly, and don't underestimate how heavy all that mud is on your bike. So you've saved as much weight as possible on your bike. Now let's look at riding gear. Why not ditch the backpack for shorter rides? Stuff your pockets, tape things to your bike like tubes and power links. It feels great not having that weight on your back. So there's our top 10 hacks to go faster. We love seeing your hacks and bodges, so send them in to us. We show them in the Dirt Shed Show every week. For more videos like this, you can click up there for how to clean your bike and click down there for our training videos. Click in the middle to subscribe to GMBN and give us a thumbs up like if you like this video.